I was thinking about this. What if you could just pick up your carpet and throw it in the washing machine? Wouldn't that be easy?
Right, wring it out, and you're good to go.
That'd be the way to do it.
Well, it's not exactly possible, but what you're about to see is pretty darn close. It's also safe for babies, and it's pet friendly.
And here this morning from GreenDog Carpet Care, Brooke Bauer and Johnny Oberdeen.
Hi,
good to see you guys.
Hey, Johnny. Good to see you
Johnny's
both.
back there.
Yep.
I'm kind of hiding out back there.
Hey, he's ready. He's ready to work.
Yeah, Brooke, what makes GreenDog Carpet Care different than some of the other companies out there?
Well, not only do we use green products, but it's truly a whole green process. All of the different things that contribute to allergens within the home, as well as to the dirty look of the carpet, we remove those things before we start any of our steam cleaning processes. So most of the work that we do goes on for probably hours before the hoses even come into the house, where most companies start. So the first thing we do is blacklight the carpet to find any pet-related things.
And this is unique, Brooke.
So those of us who have dogs at home might be mortified, frankly, at what you'd find with this kit.
Correct. But we need to find those things ahead of time so we can treat and remove them. Otherwise, we're just covering things up and kind of moving them around.
What do you do? How does the process work? So you take the black light, turn the lights down in the home?
First thing that we turn the lights down, kind of close the blinds, use the black lights. And as you can see on that picture, and then that's what it looks like under the black light.
Wow.
But this way we can see where the source of these things are. And in most cases, actually, it ends up in the carpet backing and padding. So once we identify where those things are, you can see even on the back of this rug that we have here, this is what the back of a carpet would look like if there were pet stuff going on top of the carpet.
Straight through.
It goes straight through and goes into the padding, and the padding's like a sponge. And we can, once we locate those things with the black light, we can use moisture detectors, etc., to see.
My gosh,
So that moisture detector, that makes a noise. How does that work?
Well, it's going to pick up any urine salts that are in the back of the carpet, so that we know whether it's pet related or just a drink spill, etc.
That's high science.
It is high tech here.
And then we either flush those things out of the padding with these tools here, or in severe cases, we're pulling the carpet up, actually replacing tack strip, putting new padding in, putting it all back together like new again.
You're getting it done the right way.
Yeah, and even on a regular carpet cleaning, if you don't have pets, we still start by removing all the contaminants in the carpet first.
More pictures to show you how
That's
you go in.
us flushing the stuff out of the back of the carpet. We pour an oxidizer on the carpet. It goes through the backing and the padding, and it releases all the molecules, so it's no longer a pet deposit. And then at that point, we flush all those things out of the padding.
This process takes a long time, but to demonstrate your commitment to doing it well, you only book one home a day. You're not trying to get in and out quickly.
Nope.
You're just trying to lift
we
up
want
all
every
of
job
those
to be
stains and
perfect.
odors. That's
So
great.
we only do one house a day. That's correct.
Let's put Johnny to work. And Brooke, let's keep moving with you down the line here.
You can see the first step that we do in our process is we use these brushes to actually dig into the carpet and remove all the pet hair, dander, dust mites, you name it first. That way we're not just using hot water and making kind of a soup. So inside this pan here is where everything gets collected. And this pan's clean at this point, but I'm going to have him work on this rug while we move on to the other things, and you'll be able to see what he collects.
Sounds great. So we've got pet stains there. High traffic areas is another reason. If people don't have pets, but they, listen, stuff comes in and out, and then you end up with these dark lanes across the carpet.
And just like that picture, most of the dirty looks of carpet's actually dry stuff, and you can't wet clean that away, and that's why this machine removes those things first. Then we come in and we use green products to release any of the oils in the traffic lanes, and we transfer those onto these bonnets that are behind you using this shampooing machine. So there's a clean one. That's probably the only one you're going to want to touch because the other ones are dirty.
I went for the cleanest one around.
But we use allergen products to spray on the carpet first. And then those release whatever oils or other contaminants are left in the carpet into these pads.
Because our carpet is a huge filter. The EPA says that, right? In our
That's
homes.
right. It's the biggest filter in the home, and it's the most related to allergies, etc. So, so at that point, we actually shampoo the carpet with a botanical, not even a green, but a botanical disinfectant, and then transfer all those contaminants onto the pad before we do the steam cleaning. And behind you here, I have some examples.
These are the pads over here that you've used.
These are the dirty bonnets, and you can see the difference between how much gets removed into these pads. Good luck touching that.
He's brave.
Into a clean one. And if there are pets in the home and we know we're trying to remove a lot of hair, then while we're doing the shampooing process, we have special pads to remove that.
Oh my gosh.
Is
Guys,
that pet
can
hair
you get
right
in
there?
super
That's all-
close?
That's all pet hair.
That's all pet hair, yeah.
This is the most disgusting and remarkable thing I might have seen ever.
So
Do
wet
you
cleaning
see all
alone.
of that?
All the big companies have these big truck-mounted steam cleaning units like we have.
But Brooke, if you have beige carpet, you don't see
Right,
that.
and you can't wet clean that away. So we remove most of it with this first, then we use this pad as we're shampooing to remove the rest.
I bet those homeowners were thrilled with the way their carpet looked and smelled once you came through.
The carpet's restored back to a like new product. If there are any odors afterwards from the cleaning, then we use a botanical version of a disinfectant. It's safer than vinegar and stronger than bleach to spray on the carpet afterwards to eliminate any odors, because odors are caused by bacteria.
Johnny did his work down here, so let's revisit Johnny and what he did down on this
and what he
carpet
found
over here.
in this rug, which frankly, I mean, a brown rug, it's going to be easy to hide stuff in there.
I mean, just by running it over a couple times, removes all that stuff, and then the rest gets...
Wait, will you pick that up again so our viewers can see? And Johnny, you only took a couple of passes on that.
Just a couple.
I wish we could display, you know, the odor that gets removed from this, but
it's amazing.
But and then over here, the last step, we do a truck-mounted steam cleaning with the wands, and smaller corners all along the baseboards are hand-edged. All those places that you miss with your vacuum. When we clean steps, we also clean it with this so we can get in all the little nooks and crannies, etc.
Yeah.
And the appearance is only half of what you are concerned with here, because it's the odor and then it's the allergens as well.
It's really the allergens and the bacteria that build up in the carpet that cause the odor, and that also is what causes, you know, the dirty look of the carpet.
Yeah.
So
Let's talk about, for the homeowners who are watching and they are floored by what you've shown us today, just as Mike and I are. How long does it take from the point that I make an appointment with you to get you into my home, Brooke?
well, typically this time of year, it could take up to a couple weeks, but it really just depends on where you're located and if we have other stuff set up in your area for that day in case you just need a room or two done. But if you need a whole house, it could take at least a week or two or more weeks, because again, we only do one house per day per truck to make sure we're not rushing through anything. So.
But it's green, it's clean, and it's getting your carpets back to
It's
life.
restored and it's healthy
Amazing.
again.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's get to this special. You mentioned having a room or two cleaned,
Well,
and you've done something great for our viewers here.
What we're doing is that as an introductory offer for new clients, we're giving them 50% off. What that means in terms of pricing, carpet cleaning, we typically charge about 50 cents a square foot. If you do the math on it, this covers up to 400 square feet, so it would normally be $200, it's only $99.
That's great.
Any pet-related stuff is a separate thing, no matter who you call, obviously. And obviously, we go a lot farther than other companies do with that, but it's 50% off of those services as well.
That's awesome.
And if you, and if you get your carpet cleaned in this method, you can go longer in between carpet cleanings because it gets it.
A lot longer. Typically, you're just covering stuff up with a soap, or even if you're rinsing with water and leaving no residues, you're still not removing those things ahead of time. So carpet resoils real fast if you're doing it that way.
I am so impressed with you.
So,
Brooke, thank you for being here. And Johnny, thanks for being here too. It's great to
But
see
those
both
dirty
of
pads
you.
you brought in, I can smell them. There's a little odor in the air here.
I know.
There's a little odor in
But
the air.
it works. That's what it's all about. GreenDog
We'll
carpet
spray some
care.
botanical when we leave.
Thank you.